And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. And this is the rubber match, Ziggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Carlos Rodon. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Willie Adames stands in. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And Willie fouls one back. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that one is lifted in the air. They got it for out number 2. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Jung-Hoo Lee in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants down in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Logan Webb. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Ben Rice, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite it.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
That one misses. Ball one. Judge went deep in his most recent game.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a pop-up. Koss makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Cody Bellinger, batting with one down, takes a strike. Ground ball to first, could be two. Toss to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. 0-0 after one from Yankee Stadium. Inning number 2 when we get back on the show. Back here in New York, second inning, set to go. And the batter now, Wilmer Flores. Rodon back to work. In there at the knees, it's 0-1. Flores, in his 12th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Hammered, base hit, and that one's going to get into the corner. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Flores aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to third. Good feed. That's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the right fielder, Luis Matos. That one missed.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-1. 1-1. Curveball drops in for a strike. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First offering, and it just misses.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. Just missed.
That's inside.
No score here in the second. Inside.
No, that's inside.
And it's 2-0. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Puts it away for the out. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't really good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. And now, Jason Dominguez. To short, could be two. Adames to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 23, Sam Hunt.
Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ground ball. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
14, Patrick.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And up next for San Francisco, Christian Koss. And that drops in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. And we are still scoreless. Back for more from the runs. Here's the catcher, Alex Jackson.
Alex Jackson.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Out to short. Adames sends it across to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And the first
1-0.
pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. One out, bases empty. On the ground. It's through for a hit.
Now batting, the designated
So the
hitter.
batting order turns over. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Led off the bottom of the first with a walk. Ground ball could be two. There's one. And they can't buy a break. Their third double play already ends the third inning for them. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. No score. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money.
Right through there for a strike.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Tosses to first, and a quick out number 1. So up next, Willie Adames. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. 4th inning underway, no score. Foul ball there. That one at 95 missed up top. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee caught looking his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Two outs. Slow roller to first, and it goes just foul. Just off the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Giants go in order. Nothing doing here this half. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, we in go mode.
Never going slow mo.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. The good news is they're getting runners on base. The bad news is they've grounded into 3 double plays, and that's almost always a rally killer.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And ball 1.
1-2.
That one just missing inside. It's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That one way outside. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Judge rips that one. Lee under it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Now batting,
he's over
the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
He gets there with the slide. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a
number
really
13,
nice approach to shoot that
second
line drive
baseman,
to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. and a foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Ramos pulls that one down, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rodon back to work. Line drive, base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Chapman swings through it for strike 1. That's a strike. And the count is 0-2. Grounder might be 2. To Volpe at second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And up next for the Giants, Luis Matos. And first offering is fouled off. Matos, 23 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly. Still no score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And here's Alex Jackson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Matos makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. A single his first time. That's out to center field. Lee makes the grab. That is the inning. The Yanks leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there. Ground ball right side. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The catcher, number
Patrick
14,
Bailey digs in now. He's
Bailey.
0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian Koss.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Koss. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Slice down the right side.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that
Nope,
misses.
ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one to first. Goldie tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top
Now
of the strike
batting,
zone.
the
We're
right
seeing
fielder,
more
Aaron.
fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here is Aaron Judge. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 1 down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here comes Bellinger. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering misses. 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Now a fly ball to right center. Lee sizes this one up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Now
highest
batting,
gear
first
and go a
baseman,
long way
Paul
to track that one down.
Goldschmidt.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 2. And a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Slap the other way, foul. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Activity in the bullpen. Spencer Bivens getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Trevino also throwing. starts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos. Fouled off. He was late.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Now he breaks his bat. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
One down, base is empty. Out to short, Volpe. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Go ahead, run on base. Next is the designated hitter, out. Wilmer Flores. Snap throw to first.
No,
Lee back in standing. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Step off, throw to first.
Nope,
Lee gets back easily. That one out to right. Judge. He's got it, and that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Spencer Bivens.
Spencer Bivens.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yankees, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 11.
Now here is Anthony Volpe.
Volpe.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. inside. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line to left. And it gets down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 down. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second and fouled off. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
In the dirt. No advance. 3 balls and a strike. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position, and here's the catcher, Alex Jackson. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Austin Wells.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one in the dirt and gets away. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Volpe on third. Dominguez over at second with 1 down. Inside, almost got him.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and now 3-2.
Count full.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Bivens won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New arm for the Giants, Lou Trevino.
How'd you like this? Summoned from the bullpen, playing the Yankees, bases loaded.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Golden opportunity right here.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
A laser to left base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now it's going to be Ben Rice. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that's downstairs.
That's the ball.
And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 3. Fought off foul. And Judge takes a strike. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Giants nothing. So remaining in the game defensively, Austin Wells. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Here's Matt Chapman.
Wells.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Luke Weaver on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Ground ball, Goldie. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. The Yanks holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he grounds one to the right side. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Sam Huff, right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And takes low for ball 1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now, new
Francisco.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Eric Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Miller in his 2nd season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Breaking ball misses down and away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And Belly goes down on strikes.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and it's out of here. He sends a rocket to left. It's 3-0.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make at bats look like batting practice from time to time. No good. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Base is empty, 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Chisholm checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Yankees up by 3. And that's down and away. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Falling behind 2-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 24.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Rogers.
Number 71.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Throw over to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Giants.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
New York
and here
Yankees,
comes the closer, Devin
number
Williams.
38.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're working a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Bailey stands in here, takes ball one low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
1-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that one handled. Now only one out remaining.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Elliot Ramos, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees with the rubber match of this 3-game series.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you good flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cake. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I'm myself jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them to crush your papers. I'm from back in the day with was wearing papers. They call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, professional on the stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cop, the body.